Hi Aquarius, welcome back. It's Lynn from Tropash. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're having a great summer. I'm doing your reading for August 3rd to August 9th. So without further ado, let's get to it. Right now we are in Leo season from 7:23 to 8:22. So if you know any Leos out there, this is your reading Aquarius, but if you know any Leos out there that are near and dear to your heart, make sure you tell them happy birthday. So let's get the overall energy for you. The Hanged Man, gaining a new perspective, trying to not control everything. This is a wake-up call for you with the Judgment card. Getting a new perspective on wanting to toot your own horn, play your own horn, and celebrating that. Living authentic self is what I'm getting. Gaining a new perspective on how to live your authentic self, Aquarius. This is coming after a loss here with Five of Cups, okay? You're using your intuition here with the High Priestess. This could be a wake-up call over a loss. This is not for everyone, but I feel with right now saying this, I feel like you could have someone who has crossed over that you dreamt about, or has visited you recently in a much subtler form, obviously, if they've crossed over. Signs and synchronicities, because I do have the Moon card as well. So I have the Five of Cups, challenges, changes, chaos, loss, grief, sorrow. There's 3 cups spilled here, okay? That could be wine, that could be blood, that could be water, that could be tomato sauce. Maybe somebody spilled a pot of tomato sauce and you're like, oh my God, I just spent 5 hours cooking this, you know? It is Sunday, you know, Sunday sauce. But I didn't make sauce today. I'm making it actually tomorrow. So I'm breaking the rules. So I have 5 of Cups to the Moon, Pisces Major Arcana, as bookends. So that's like taking trying to rationalize your tamed emotions with your untamed emotions regarding this loss, and really just trying to stay centered with that High Priestess energy. And I'm just getting like there's a lot of dreams or a lot of downloads coming through. Some of you could, you know, be tapping into your psychic ability, mediumship, tarot. You know, we all have it in our DNA. It's just whether we choose to use it or not, develop it. The hidden message is 9 of Cups to the Hermit. So this has to do with, I feel when I'm looking at this, which I don't usually get this, I'm using the Morgan Greer deck still. So I get the 9 of Cups. That's the innkeeper. All the rooms are filled there. We don't know what's behind the curtain, but he looks pretty happy. He looks like in this deck, he's imbibing a lot, you know. Be careful if you're doing that. Be safe. And we have the Hermit card here, Virgo's Major Arcana. I feel like you sort of want to keep hidden the truth about what you're seeking to find happiness. Okay? That's what I'm getting with that 9 of Cups to the Hermit. You're trying to keep it close to your vest, keep your plans to yourself. I feel like there are things that are working out for you that is like in almost like not a separate category, but separate from this, but one affects the other. But gaining a new perspective over this loss. I'm gonna use this deck. I'm gonna clarify for you, Aquarius. Okay, now I got 5 of Pentacles, and this is why I'm not usually going this far with the readings, but I had to clarify. 5 of Pentacles. That you had lost here in relationship, or you actually had lost someone, and 5 of Pentacles is like being wounded, not wanting to ask for help, poverty, lack mentality, and that's, you know, how you're moving through the material world right now. High Priestess is really the only thing that's keeping you chin up, and actually has you with 2 of Wands. This is my relocation, moving abroad card. or that could be physically moving, or just motivations moving, and you've already made a decision out of two or two locations, and I feel like this is moving on. You have to go deep with those emotions with Pisces, because, you know, that's the next sign after you, right? Maybe you're on the cusp. Aquarius 120 to 218, Pisces 219 to 320. Maybe you're right on the cusp, and that's why the Pisces is coming out affecting you. But you have a lot of work to do with processing emotions, okay? And that is regarding the loss. Really, you're not wanting, and you have your back turned, and you really don't want anyone to see you processing those emotions for some reason. You're trying to keep, again, chin up, ground yourself, and have motivations carry you forward. I get that. And keeping it close to the vest. I do feel there is someone around you, or somebody coming in. It could be intimate relationship, or it could be a Leo coming in for you. Another fire sign here with the Page of Wands, and the Two of Cups here. But I feel you're moving in a direction. I mean, unless you're stepping into work into healthcare, you know, maybe you're graduating nursing school, maybe you just became a doctor, or EMT, you know, it could be something like that too. But if that's tied to you keeping things close to the vest of like your wish fulfillment going forward, I get it. Now, the Hangman and the Judgment overall energy has to do with the Magician here. And it's telling me you have all the tools that you need, but you need to process and do a deep dive with this loss that you're processing. And it's, you know, it's okay to ask for help. You may have some, you know, issue with that, or you're trying to like show like, I'm happy, I could get through this. But, you know, sometimes we do need a friend. And I would suggest that, because having support around you is what's going to bring you from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a loss, there could be an inheritance, it could affect the whole family, it could, you know, this could be generational. So only you know. That's a lot. I just threw a lot at you. I haven't pulled this many cards for any of the other readings, but I felt you needed it. To close the reading, I'm using the Universal Folk Oracle deck by Anita Inverarity. Healing, 9, cleanse. This is the card of the day. 9 again, matching that Hermit card from Virgo's Major Arcana. Healing, cleanse, hydrate, dissolve, purify. Again, I'm seeing this. When I look at this, it's water, but I also feel it represents possibly doing that where you are doing a ceremony for someone's ashes, okay? Enchanted, and that's not going to be for everybody, okay? It's general reading. If this is your reading and points of this touch you, that's perfect, but if it doesn't, don't force it. 37, enchanted, childlike, wonder, fae, gateways. Pay attention to the signs, okay? 7 plus 3 is 10. So you're going from healing to feeling enchanted. And enchanted is all about that 9 of Cups happiness, but on a soul level. So Aquarius, you're very, very deep with the soul, right? The star card, your Major Arcana, you're an air sign, and you're a fixed sign. So when you set those goals, you will keep going to get them. So namaste. I pray you find your way, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye, Aquarius.